Hello and welcome to Wild West Dynasty. So, we've started making some progress. We've now got somebody who, well, normally they're sitting on the hood. I don't know where they're going to now, but they're basically looking after the sawmill. I've never actually seen them in the sawmill. And we've got some interesting things going on with a log over there for some strange reason. I have no idea what that's about. Maybe it's a trick of the light. I don't know. But we've now got somebody working in the sawmill, and I've also got somebody now working on the actual rabbit or hare cage over there. Speaking of which, have you actually caught? Nope, you haven't caught another rabbit yet. Have you actually caught any rabbits over here? Nope, because I haven't put any more traps down. Because basically, I think I would quite a lot of hare meat anyway, to be fair. Yeah, so I'm not overly concerned about that. But we'll have a check on our rabbits, because they seem quite fussy, these ones. Right, they've eaten some corn that I gave them. Pumpkins are proving to... What the heck is that? This place is called Ghost Town. And I think it's for good reason. It's seriously giving me bad vibes, this place. Better go and make something to eat first. But yeah, we're making some progress now because we had to wait a while. Did we actually make that? No. Yes, we've got that. We had to wait a while for somebody to turn up the fishing pier. Now it seems they did. For whatever reason, we've got to go and buy a rifle from them, even though I've already got one. So yeah, it's a feature. It's one thing I'm coming to find out about this game, is it has a lot of features in it. Speaking of which, I'm trying to remember where is this pier? There's a pier somewhere. I mean, we're surrounded by like rivers, so it's right down there. Right, okay. Right, so we need to head off in this direction then. Or better still, this direction. It would help if I went in the right direction. But we'll go and find out how much it's going to cost me. How much money do I have to waste to buy a rifle just to... Because, I mean, the kid wanted us to get one. That goes back to this main quest. They were wandering around apparently all night with a lantern. So yeah, it's a case of... We said we'd go and buy a rifle for some strange reason, even though we've already got one. What a thought went into this, I can tell. Right, who is this and what are they going to sell? Well, I know what they're going to sell me, but who is this? I'm curious to find out. And why did the kid specifically tell us to buy a rifle off them? So this is Hugh. Hello, Hugh. You want 50? Oh, it's only 50 for a rifle. Okay, I'll buy that then. Because I've got some money. Hang on it. Yes, I've got some money for a rifle. Right, I shall buy the rifle. If I can get the little arrow there moved. Right, I bought that. Oh, we can buy puff pastry. Oh, now I can buy fish. We haven't got any fish. I mean, the rabbits aren't going to be interested in that, but I might. Buy puff pastry. I haven't had any puff pastry. Jeez Louise, we're seriously struggling if we haven't had puff pastry. I don't need a canteen, I must admit. Thank you very much, Hugh. I really appreciated that. That's made my day now. I can have some puff pastry. I'm sure I can make something better of that than just pastry, but you know. Right, we shall go back and talk to the kid. And there's no way I'm going to give the kid an actual rifle. I mean, that would just be bonkers. Right, where is the kid? He's usually hanging around down here. Oh, there he is over there. Why is my poncho sticking through Paul's coat? It's a feature. Right, let's go and talk to the kid. Mr. Ryder. No, no, no. This is bonkers. He's, well, I suppose back in 15 was okay. Right, go on then. Yes, you can have. Yeah, go on then. This is going to be bonkers, but I'm dreading to think of it end up shooting. Ugh. If she doesn't go nuts because the fact I've just given a 15-year-old kid a gun, then I don't know what else to expect. So where is Elle, by the way? Oh, she's in her house, is she? That makes a change. I've never seen her go in a house. What have you done? Who? I'm getting lost in the conversation here. What? What? What are you talking about? Okay, I'm listening. Who's Pat? Who's Pat? Where's Pat? Who? And when? Why? How? Who? Where? Hey? What? When? Is that somebody? I can just about make somebody out lying on the bed there. So the hell was their signal? Ah, right, I get it. So this... Oh, is this the guide? I'm getting confused now. So why didn't you actually warn us then? Okay, so, but... What's didn't what? So, hang on a minute. Wait, who the heck shot you though? What? Slow down. I asked you who shot you. Exactly. Can you not wake them back up again? They? Are you saying the previous people? Okay. So you're gonna go and fight. But it's too dangerous. Yeah, okay. I guess I don't have a choice. So that's Pat. I was gonna say I walked through the door. I didn't particularly notice them, although I'm not noticing them. This is, I can see why this place is called Ghost Town now. What the heck happened to you? That is seriously, that must be some seriously bad problem that you've got. I mean, he's got some eyes and he's got a hat. But I cannot for the life of me see a head. So I can't exactly say he's a headless person, but he's kind of. I mean, if I can't see a head, he has no head surely. But he's got eyes and he's got a hat on something. I'm confused. What is he? What is that thing in there? That's not a normal person. I feel bad saying it, but he doesn't seem normal. That is weird. That's outside my comfort zone, that is. I definitely understand why this place is called Ghost Town. Anyway. Right, so as far as I'm aware, are we saying that he's the guide and he knew that we were going to get ambushed? And I think he knew about this place was going to get torched. I'm confused now. How did he get here? Who brought him here? What's he doing here? Who is he? And why has he got no head? Well, he has got a head, but he hasn't got a head. He hasn't got a face. He hasn't got a neck. At least I don't think he's got a neck. He's got a scarf around something. I'm confused. And I'm also triggered because somebody keeps opening and closing doors. This place is definitely spooked. It's giving me bad vibes, this place. Oh, good grief. All I went and did is just gone and bought somebody a gun. Well, technically it's a rifle, but potato. Speaking of which, how are my potatoes? Days until dried out. 2. Then I shall harvest them. Days until dried out. 2. Then I shall harvest them. Days until dried out. If I can find the hot box. There you go. Woohoo! We've now got potatoes. Eat the rabbit's potatoes. And actually, you've got to be kidding me. Seriously? Build a workshop. Why would I, why? Why? Who, when, why, how, where? Whose bright idea is it to go and build a workshop? I've already got a workshop. It's a tier 2 workshop. Why would I want a tier 1 workshop when I've got a tier 2 workshop? These are things that do not make any sense to me. I'm confused. I mean, I had to learn how to make a tier 1 workshop in order to be able to repair a tier 2 workshop. Somebody likes causing confusion. I've decided. Right, anyway, I'm going to go and talk to Granger because apparently he's got something to say. Like, duh. Who keeps knocking on the doors? You're triggering me. I think I'm going to end up having a nervous breakdown at this rate. Right, Granger. Harvest is always the best, is it not? It depends. I mean, if the fields are soggy and the crops are rotten, then no. In this particular case, it doesn't seem to be a problem. But I'll say yes, just to keep you happy. Well, to be fair, you actually gave me the seeds, but yeah, and I'd rather somebody else did it. Ah, right, so that's the point. Right, okay. That is a good idea. Do you know where they usually camp? I can mark it for you. Thank you very much, sir. Right, if you're another person who's told me where to mark it on the map, which you haven't, I already know that. This is a bit of a pain. If you zoom out too far, you don't know where things are. Because she was telling the person at the post from the postal service was telling me she'd mark something on the map, and I can't for the life of me find out where it is she's talking about. She just said, I'll mark it on your map. But I'm not seeing anything on the map. Because there's Hope Town. I'm confused. There's an iron mine, we found those. So at least that makes some progress anyway. So that, at least now I know officially. I mean, I kind of like jumped the gun because I'm on the main quest. So can I... Seriously, can I not hire you? What are you going to do? I mean, you've got a house. I mean, this is his house. I made him a house here. Well, I repaired it, basically. Can I assign him to anything? No, I can't. So he's just going to stand around. I was kind of like expect to assign him to the barn, but it would seem that I can't. Life is too confusing. So yes, you've got some quests that are running in kind of weird order. I'll just say it. I'll put it out there. It's weird. We'll dump them in there. Fertilizer. Actually, I better. I don't believe the fertilizer. So I can go and hire somebody to come look after the field. Because I've got. Let's see. I've got too many things here. Let's put that pickaxe in there because I've got a lot of. I think I've come to the conclusion I've got a lot of pickaxes on. So there's 2 there. I've got 3 of them. Maybe 2 for redundancy, and I still haven't figured out how to get these working. Hair pelts. Let's put them in here. Right, that takes a bit of the weight off of me. So, oops, sorry. Sorry, Abigail. So I could build, well, anyway, let's go and hide. I've got room for 2 people. Oh, trouble is, I don't know which one's which, do I? Right, what I'll do is I'll go and build a bed. So let's do it that way. I'll build a house that's got a bed in it. Now this doesn't pull from the storage if memory serves. Because this is all fancy stuff. Well, I would have thought of that. I mean, that's a house that's just got a workshop in it. Because that doesn't look like a house. That looks like a... Is this not like the workshop? There's a workbench. Right, what do we need to make a bed? 6 planks, 3 hair pelts. Right, these are all things that I probably put into the warehouse. Would it be nice if it could have just magically pulled? And you can... I don't see a problem with magically pulling things. Because I mean, there's the horse right at the far end of the road there. If I call the horse, I'm not going to see it wander over here. Instead, now, how the horse does that, I have yet to contemplate. I'm really scratching my brain, trying to figure out how the horse got from all the way there to here. Just because I called it. I'm yet to rationalise it. And when Abigail, I think it was, came over here, she literally vanished from the settlement camp as soon as I spoke to her. Now, Grandma Lucy, on the other hand, she actually walked all the way over here. But Abigail, interesting enough, did not. She just disappeared from the settlement camp. The next thing I know, she's here. It's very strange. Not as strange as this tapping on the walls. It's seriously freaking me out, that is. My nerves can only take so much. Especially when this place is called Ghost Town. I'm definitely outside of my... I think I'm going to go and build a village somewhere else. Somewhere that's more peaceful and quiet. Because this is just bizarre. I mean, there's bizarre and there's just plain bizarre. This town just gets more bizarre by the minute. I mean, seriously, somebody who turns up without a face. But technically, that... I mean, the eyes are part of the face, so... I don't know. I'm confused. Can I make 2? Yes, we can. Bob the Builder would be proud. Maybe. Possibly. Who knows? Never met him. Right. Let me try and get outside. Can I get outside? It would be beneficial if I could. Right. I'm going to set up a bed in this house. That's a door closing. Even though the door hasn't closed, I've heard a door close. This is weird. I mean, it's just weird. It's weird with a capital weird. Right, buckets. I don't need a bucket. Oh, I've got 2 live traps though. Where's the beds gone? And why have I still got plans for them in my pockets? There it goes. I'll put it right at the top then. Right, we're going. What the heck up there? It sounded like something snapped. Weird. Right, let's put that there. So we'll get that for somebody who's going to work in. Why can't I get somebody to live in here? I don't know what to do with this place. Unless it belongs to a specific person. Right, we'll get them down. See, it would be good if I could have knocked this well down. But I can't. I'm stuck with a broken well, which oddly enough still works. It's another one of those features. Right. I'm going to find somebody to work in the field. I mean, don't think it matters because none of them that are left are specialists in anything. So somebody needs to work in. Well, I wonder what they would do. Oh yes, the workshop. Because I figured out the workshop. You can actually get them to make things in the workshop. So there is a bit of a purpose to that. But I think there's only 3 people left. And at the moment, the farm is the more important. Hang on a minute, you've changed. You were a redhead. You were a redhead the last time I saw you. You had different clothes on as well. Is this Justice over here? These people keep changing. Now they're a specialist in lumberjack stuff. Tell you what, how would you like to go and work in a field? Oh no, I can't do this. Never mind. I've changed my mind. Because... hang on a minute, I've got 4 houses. How have I got 4 houses? Right, that's my house. So I don't want you to live there. Oh, is that house suddenly for sale already? Ah. So that's the house that I've built that doesn't have a... Ooh. So you go, forget it. I'll be back in a while. Sometime. Right, come on Ryan. I'm pretty sure you've changed your face as well for some strange reason. I'm gonna go back because I've had a bizarre idea. Which is to put some other items in the room. Otherwise I haven't a clue what belongs to who. Because I want people going into different... That's interesting that. I'm pretty sure that house was not available before. Because there was a house which was boarded up. I smashed the door down. But it didn't ask me to repair it. Everything else I've had to repair. That's the only building I know of that I smashed the door down. And then I've got access to it. Now it's saying that there's 4 houses available. So there's mine up there. So I'm going to distinguish mine from the rest. Just use the... I don't think Patty is going to mind if I start creating things. Hang on a minute. Where the heck's Pat gone? Where did Pat go? Is Pat the Invisible Man? What? He's come... I mean, his face was disappearing. Dun, dun, dun. That's it. He's the Invisible Man. Why didn't I think of that before? Oh man, I should have asked him how he turns himself invisible. Never mind. Anyway, focus. Right, I don't have the recipe for that. Oh, could make an ornamented cabinet. Ooh. I don't want an oil barrel. And I could make a simple chest, so presuming that's one that's specific to me. Let's do that. So if I get one with a chest, then that's mine. I know what's mine. So sticks and stones. Let's not go down there. Right. Let's grab some stones. I can't sit down. Is that what I think it is? Yes, there's some little plants growing around here. I've no idea what to do with these little plants. And I've got the impression you might be able to feed them to the animals. Because there's a setting to decide what not to feed the animals or what the animals can't have. And that includes plants. Just seems a bit bizarre. Right, what about this stone? Right, here we go. Stone, right, the stone's back. Right, I've no idea why I'm throwing a pickaxe on the ground and picking it back up again, but that's what it looks like to me. I'm definitely not a professional miner. I think that's safe to say. I thought we had multiple pickaxes on us. See, there's one there. So, right, so I've got the stone. What else did I needed something else, didn't I? Except I'm overloaded with something. Something's weighing me down. Probably a lot of plants. Well, I wouldn't have thought the plants weighed that much, to be fair. How's our rabbits doing? Still alive. That's the good thing. Have you put any food in here for the rabbits? You give them some food. Last time I checked, we had some corn. Nope. Can you feed them on agave or cactus fruit or something, maybe? I mean, I'm just thinking. I'm thinking out loud. Maybe that's dangerous, but, you know. Right, let's put all of these plants in here, because I have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing with them. Wild bergamot, prairie phlox. That sounds a bit dangerous. Right, I want sticks. I think I needed planks, didn't I? Yeah. I've got a lot of stones. Hang on. Hang on. Why am I weighed down so much? Possibly because I'm carrying a big bed. That's a thought. I wonder if it's got related to the fact that there's a big bed in my pocket. Because it does weigh 15 kilos. That's a possibility. I mean, beds are pretty heavy. Right, I'll put it in here for now. Right, that feels better. I don't know what she's feeding those rabbits, because it's nothing I've given them. I mean, they went through the pumpkins really quickly. And they went through... I'm assuming they're going through the corn now. Unless they've already eaten it. Right, so that's that tree chopped. Consider yourself chopped. It's that tree down. What am I doing again? Oh yes, I'm trying to build myself a chest. I'm trying to make out which one is my house. But I also want to distinguish which one is somebody else's house. Because if that house that we've kind of like broke into, if you will, the one that we chopped the door down, if that one's doable, I might put them in there, because they'll work in the barn, which is fairly close. Doesn't really matter. What the heck was that? That looked as though that bit of stone was foot. What's it? That is interesting. Okay. I saw this thing. I'm thinking, what's that stone doing moving? Is it a trick of the light? Is it a feature? Nope. It's a bird. I don't know what kind of bird. I thought it was like a wild chicken, but it might be something like a pheasant or something. I don't know. I haven't lived in the Wild West. I wouldn't really know what was around during that time. Maybe it's a prairie chicken. Speaking of which, I need chickens. I should go back to the town of taxation. That sounds... Who on earth picks a name like that for their town? And seriously? That's going to, like, put off so many people. Why? I would want to go and live in a town called Taxation. It's kind of giving it everything away. It's like, what's going to happen if I live there? It doesn't sound like a nice place to be. Let's just see. Right, sticks. That chicken's running around. But last time I went over to that place, there was just roosters. Which seemed kind of pointless because I don't just need chicken meat. I want. Well, I'm assuming, and that's a big, dangerous thing to be doing, but I'm assuming I'll be able to get eggs out of a chicken. Now I won't be able to get any eggs out of a rooster. But we should be able to get them out of a chicken. Unless there's something odd going on in the Wild West. Right, we're going to crawl and waddle our way back here. I think we'll get it. Yeah, the two houses I've already got occupied, they're out of the list. So if that one's got a bed, but did I put a bed in here? No. So this is an empty house. So this one should have a bed. So yeah, how come I've got so many houses then? I have seriously lost the plot. That was implying there were 4 houses. And Grandma's isn't available. And I can't get into this house, so I don't know what's going on there. Now I'm more confused than I was before. Because Grandma Lucy's got a weird house. If I put anything in this house, it always disappears. That's a weird house. Right, there's the workhouse. That would be a bit of a nasty thing. We don't want to have a workhouse. We want a workshop. Right, so I can make some planks. Closets. Right, I haven't unlocked any recipes at tier 2, except I mean, I could start plowing more points into technology, I suppose. And again, I'm kind of reluctant. I mean, I've already, like, jumped ahead. Well, I say jumped ahead is just because you've got 2 conflicting quests, it seems. Nope, still invisible. Right, so I was going to make one of them, wasn't I? Yeah, so that's for my house. And a chair. Now, I've no idea how much to charge these people for renting a house. And I'm not really sure it's that important. Because I've got a lot of money anyway. And I can always just, like, get more. You know, it's pretty easy just to sell stuff. That's right, so I'm going to go and put a chest in here. I'll go to that other room because I'm pretty sure that was saying that there was 4 houses available. 3 of them on the far side. Maybe the table there. Right, so there, put the chest over here. Right, so I can distinguish my place. Mine's the only one that's got a chest in it. And if we go and put the chair in the one that's got the bed already. No, I haven't said that. There's an empty house. I'll go and put the chair in there. So then I'll then have one house that's got a bed, one house that's got a chair, one that's got a bed and a chest. So at least I know which one's which. So if I end up with an empty one, because that to me looked more like a shop than a house. This feels like some sort of like saloon. There's just something about those posts at the top. I don't know. Just gives me saloon vibes. Right, so normally I'll put the bed probably over there. So if we put the chair over there. Yeah, I'll put the chair over there. And I've still got too many things in my pockets. Seriously, whoever's doing that, stop it. It's not nice. Ghostbusters hasn't been invented yet, so I can't really do much about it, but you know. As far as I'm aware, there's no priest around to do an exorcism, but seriously think of going looking for one. Right, let's go and put these in there. Stone, we'll put them in there. Logs, put them in there. Sticks, in there. Right, so I need something to eat. Oh, I'll have some more puff. How have I always suddenly got all this puff pastry? Right, well, we shall feast on puff pastry for a change. Sure, I'm something supposed to. Oh, that's a thought. Can I go and cook the fish? Because I'm assuming I want cooked fish rather than raw fish. And that kind of makes sense. Seriously? Why? Shoot, what's wrong with a cooked fish? I mean, I've got potatoes as well, but as much as I could do with a baked potato, I'm not sure that's going to work either. The only concern is whether they start feeding these to the rabbits. Right, I'll put them in there. I'll put the seeds in there. Right, I've got 2 stews. So that'll keep me going. Right, we want to be going in other direction. Go and see the settlers. Because if I can get somebody to look after the barn, in theory I can then assign them to look after the fields. And I suspect it's a case of I'll build the fields, but they'll look after them. Ooh, speaking of... Oh, it's not a different season, it's still spring, isn't it? Where are we going? We want to be going over there. Yeah, I probably need to get more seeds. I think I got some seeds out of that. Yeah, I think if we plant things, I think we get this. I think you get the produce plus the seeds, which is a good thing. Right, so there's 1, 2, there's 3 of them left. Right, so you are Robert. Right, so Robert is a specialist in lumberjack things. In which case I'm going to offer you a completely different job. Right, so there's 4 buildings. So there's that one there, which has got 2 beds and a simple chest, which makes no sense. Right, now it's got 1 bed and a simple chest, so I know that that's mine, so that makes sense. There's that house there, which has got a bed in it. There's that house there which has got a bed in it, which is a bit weird. Why have I got two houses with a bed? And then I've got one with a chair in it. How have I got two houses with a... Because that one that's in the middle, is that Garner's house? Or is that Lucy's house? I'm confused. Right, well I'll get them to go in the one with the chair then. Oh, this is frustrating. There's a house that's got a... Oh, look, I'll be back in a minute. My brain's hurting. I mean, Garner's not doing anything. So is it Garner's house we're talking about? Whose house is the house with the bed in it? I mean, there's one house with a bed in it that I know of. Life is confusing. Right, I'm going to put a table in the other one then. Assuming I've got the bits and pieces, I'll build a table. So I'll give this other house a bed and a table. At least I can distinguish between the beds, the houses, because this is confusing the heck out of me. Because I've got two houses here. That one's got a bed, that one's got a chair. So that's pretty straightforward. Where it all goes to mush is here, where it's got a... Was this not the one for Garner? I thought this was supposed to be for Garner. I mean, he doesn't want to talk to me. And I can't assign him to anything. He just stands around doing nothing. I suspect it's this one. Right, tell you what does it take to build a table then? Nope, invisible man, still invisible. $15 planks and 10 nails. Right, I'm pretty sure I've got some nails. Not so sure about planks though. Nails. Where's some nails when you need them? That. Right, go and build a table, and I'll put the table after I've made the planks. Right, so if we make a table, not just any table, a small table. Right, let's put the table over here. Right. If at first you don't succeed, try and, well, you can always give up, like, but why can't I? Right, that's better. Right, I'll head back and have a chat with that settler. Maybe eventually we'll figure this out. I mean, technically, I suppose I could have just put them into the one with the chair, but why make things simple? And why has nobody offered to clean up the mess down there? I'm sure Hank said he would help us do that. Right, so there's 3 people down here, so I'm going to hire one of them to work in the barn. When I say one of them, it's going to be the one that actually prefers to do lumberjack things, but I've already got a lumberjack. I'm just saying. Right, have you got a moment? What's it about? You want a job? Right, you can rent a house, so, right, let's just play around with the mouse again. Right, so that's clear, that's mine. So it doesn't have 2 beds, it's got 1 bed. It's a feature. That one's got a bed and a little table, so that's the one we were in. So that was the one that was originally used by Garner. So I've no idea where Garner's living, what he's doing, except for the fact he's just standing around all day. That's the one that's got the bed, and that's the one that's got the chair. So I'm going to put him in the little house on the corner. No idea what to charge him. Go on, you can have that. You can have it on the cheap. So there's 2 of them left, but I don't have enough houses. Well, I do technically. I kind of like feel I should leave Garner's alone, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Right, so what about you? How about you rent a house? Right, you're not having my house. You go for the one that's got... You go for that one. Ooh. $50. What the heck? How's that going for $50? Starting price... Wait a minute. I'm looking at the starting price and I realised I've shortchanged myself. I should be asking for $50. That's weird that. If I go for that one... This is weird. Why was I selling for 2? Never mind. Well, you go and have that one. What the heck? Right, there's Rachel over there. We can hire her as well. Do you have a moment? Sure. What's it about? How's about I get you to work for me, basically? Right, you can't have my house, but you can have the one that's got the chair. There you go. I've no idea what's going on there. It started off with the houses were cheap, so they're paying less. They're paying a lot more than the original people. I wonder if they know that. I mean, I would assume they would talk to each other and tell each other. And then they'll start to complain. It's like, hang on a minute. I was getting the house for $2 and you're paying $50. Right, so if I go back there, what I can do is I can get them... I think I've got a spare bed, so I can give her the bed. At least. And then what I can do is start assigning these to other jobs. I mean, I don't know why I've got to build another workshop. It doesn't make sense. Why would I build another workshop? And what can I do with a general store? I mean, the general store doesn't craft anything, doesn't produce anything, but it exists. Unless they happen to have things that you can buy and sell to them. Anyway, the barn. Let us assign... Ah! That is interesting. So Justice... Now, the last time I spoke to Justice Jarman, they weren't a specialist in anything. But now they're a hunter. Which kind of makes me think maybe they would be... I don't have a... What kind of buildings can you make? City building... I mean, there's nothing here about hunting. Oh, there's a pantry we could make. Ooh. Yeah, there's nothing. Maybe I should reassign them so... I mean, technically the hair cage... I mean, you get raw meat and what have you out of them, but... I don't know. I'm a bit confused because I'm not seeing anything in here for like a... I mean, that's to place things, to craft things, that's to build things. Is it in another technology cell? Well, I've left that knocking, thank you very much. It's totally unnecessary. So that'll get you a blacksmith, that will get you something, these road get you something. So I think that's a... Maybe you've got to get to a certain level before you can get that. Farming. I mean, none of these suggest anything that he'd be specifically good for. Ah, there you go. There's a workbench hunter. Right, so there's a workbench for a hunter, so they would probably be better suited working somewhere where there is one of those. I mean, there's a one for cooking. There's one for a brewer, so he'd probably be suited to that. So, in the meantime, though, although he's a specialist in that, I'm going to get him to. I'll get him to do the. Oh, well, he's specialist as a woodcutter, but I'm going to assign him to the fields for now. So Justice Jarman. Robert's working in the barn, so the buildings, the barn. Right, nobody's doing anything. So at the moment they make bread. Ah, they make bread out of corn. Interesting. So what we can do is... Right, so why can't I add that one? Right, seed potatoes, repeat. That's bizarre. Pumpkins. Yeah, can't confirm that, but I've got to always set it to 1. Corn seeds. So the production is all these, so these are out of season. Well, they will be shortly anyway. Stop knocking. Well, less of the knocking on the doors, please. So it doesn't reference any fields though, which is a bit odd. I mean, if we go to the fields are over there, though, aren't they? Yeah. I mean, I've got 4 fields down there, so you've got to fertilise them. I would have thought that. It's confusing. Right, here, I've got somebody assigned to the barn. And the workshop makes some sense. And assign you to the workshop. So workshop mark 2. So you can do shelves, bookcases. Takes a while, but I don't think I've got the recipes to do it anyway. Simple bookcase. Large double bed. Because even if you can sell them, there would be something. I mean, it needs planks, sticks and stones. So I don't have the recipe. It doesn't necessarily mean they don't. So I've already got somebody in the sawmill, got somebody in the barn. I still haven't figured out where they actually are. So that leaves the warehouse, which I don't know what to do with that. It says there isn't a worker assigned, but what am I supposed to do with it? There's nothing to specifically craft in the general warehouse, but let's assign her to the warehouse, to the general store. Right, it's not giving me anything to do, but let us see what happens. So I need some food, apparently. Yeah, we'll have some cookies. I haven't had any cookies for a while. There you go. Want some cookies. Oh, hang on a minute. Find the doctor in. Oh. Why do we have to find the doctor in? Oh. So we were waiting for Owl's return, and now we've got to go and find the doctor. This is odd. Who said go and find the doctor? Who told me that? Where is Hope? Where is Aldo? She went away and then has she come back? Or has somebody sent a message that we've got to go and look for her? I do not understand these things. This is a confusing life I'm leading. Right, so how are the rabbits doing? Still exist. Do we have a new rabbit? Do we have somebody else to add to our little menagerie? Oh, yes, we do. Oh, it's another male. Ooh. I've got too many of these ones. I mean, not that it matters if you're just going to eat them, to be fair. I mean, you know. There you go. You can go and play with your friends. Right, I need some more food, apparently. That's a problem. I'll have to go and pick some more mushrooms, but, go ahead. Yeah, I'll go and pick some more mushrooms. So I'll get something to drink. Right, there's the horse. Right, we'll go and have a look. Hang on a minute. What's with the puppies? When did we suddenly go into summer? I don't remember it becoming summer. Oh, that's a thought. Hang on, hang on, hang on. We're supposed to put our bed in, weren't we? Come back. What was given? It was a simple bed I was supposed to give her. Don't think she'll be too pleased that she doesn't have a bed. I mean, I wouldn't. I'm just saying. Yeah, don't worry. I'm going to get you a bed. You can go to sleep. If you particularly choose to. Yeah, it's not mandatory. It is helpful though. I'm just saying. There you go. There's your bed. Oop. Right. We need to go to Hope. So I need to remember how on earth to get there. It'd be great if we had like the abilities of this horse, because this horse can just materialize and reappear somewhere else as soon as you call it. It'd be really useful if we could do something similar and just suddenly. That is interesting. We now know how to find animals. Oh, speaking of finding things. Right, let's have a look. So we've done that, Let's put 4 points into that. So that would get us for. That'll help us to find to mark out whether there are deers, coyotes, and wolves. Big furry things with fangs. So every time we go past a place that's got those, it should mark them on the map. Actually, that's a thought. Where are we? So I thought it was going to mark it on the map. Let's take that out. Let's run in this direction away from wherever we were. So how is that marked on the map? Where is it actually marked it on the map? Because it's over here somewhere. I'm confused. That's it. So I click on it. So there's my horse. Seriously? Why does it not have something like this? I mean, like there. It's like there's a forest. There's a big marker on it with a forest. If I want to go and find hares, I've got to click on this blank space. It's a feature. It's another one of those strange features. Yep, just checking. It's version 1. Version 1 usually implies it's in full release. Yeah. Now these look to be either wolves. Could be coyote. They look like coyotes, little ones. They're just little ones. I would have thought a wolf was a bit more bulkier than them. Having said that, they look a lot smaller. swing a right. Well, I haven't said that. What's up here? What have we got up here? Assuming you can get up here. You stay put. Nothing. Zip. I'm assuming it used to be some. This is an old dead used mine. Oh, that's frustrating. I can't pick that up. Huh. Yeah, I had a funny feeling this was a mine. I mean, I know I'm supposed to be going to see a doctor, but... It's got like a pickaxe and everything. Ooh, we're overheating. Well, that's not good. Why are you overheating? That's not necessary. Don't wear that then. That kind of makes sense. Some clay. An empty canteen. Well, I can sell these empty canteens that I keep finding. I suppose that's something. Now, there is one slight teensy-weensy problem, and that is my horse is back there, and somebody could pinch it. There's a campfire, a tent, a stick, stone. Ooh, there's some rawhide there. I could sell the tent, I suppose. Because I don't particularly need it. I'm just saying. Right. Where have I left my horse? Because I need to go and see the doctor in Hope, don't I? Now, Hope as a town makes a lot more sense than taxation. I mean, I'm just saying. Why would anybody want to call their town taxation? Does not have a good vibe to it. Right, let's keep wandering through here. So this is Hope Town here. Right, let's have a look at these places, because these have got... Yeah, that's the sheriff's. So I'm trying to find a building that's got those... So that looks like... I mean, that's what a blacksmith's looks like. Okay, so the saloon looks a lot different. Because it's just there's that place that's got a... You know, like a flat front to it. So that's closed for reservation. That's a guns shop. Yeah, there's nothing quite similar. There's the Undertaker's, which is closed. So you're the doctor. Oh dear, you've got a cough. That doesn't sound good. That's usually not good when the doctor's sick. Right, well, you tell me. I was told to go and see you. Okay, you're going to tell me about your cough. Never mind. Apparently I don't feel well. I'm very puzzled. Why was I told to go and see the doctor? This is a bit weird. I haven't even a clue what's wrong with me. What? Why? Why am I drinking this stuff? This is weird. Oh, fine. Now I need to go and get some... What? I'm confused. Why did I come all the way out here? To get something to get something to drink for medicinal purposes. And what's that got to do with waiting for Owl? I am seriously confused. Are you confused? Well, it's alright for you, you're a horse. Your life's probably quite simple and straightforward. This is just bizarre. Anywho, looks like we need to go all the way back home and get some sleep. Maybe by the time we get there, even though it's early in the morning, I might be able to sleep, otherwise I'm going to have to hang around and then wait to get some sleep. Well, I suppose while we're here, we could have a bit of a look-see around and see what they've got to sell or what we can sell them. That could be interesting. Yeah, might be interesting. But of course, that's all for another episode.
Welcome to the frontier. The things they say about this country. Lush green forests filled with game. Fertile ground as far as the eye can see. An endless sky. A land of opportunity. Where you start with nothing but a dream. And your dream big.